Hey y'all, welcome to Sunshine Haze. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it is time for a new moon reading. This video is for Aquarius, so before I even get started, if you feel like what I'm saying in this video is not, resonating with you, go on and check out your moon or rising sign. Sometimes that's where the message is as opposed to your sun sign. Excuse me, y'all. What is Aquarius? This video is for you. Oh, this is the new moon. Like, what video is this? This is the new moon in Leo tarot forecast. If you want some more information or some more insight into the type of energy that we're going to be working with during this Leo lunar cycle, definitely check out my video on the subject. It's also a partial solar eclipse on August 11th that we're having. Go on and check that out. It'll give you a little bit more detail as to what we're going to be working with, the types of energies that we're going to be putting out for this next month. I've also got a lot of other stuff going on my channel, as there's so much stuff going on in the cosmos. I'm hella retrograde, so I do have a little retrograde series out. Mercury is in retrograde, and surprisingly, y'all, like, I'm actually getting these forecasts and stuff done before the actual retrograde, and I'm just like, wow, what is life right now? I'm not before the retrograde, before the actual like new moon. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? This is nice. Got videos up on that. I also have a summer solstice tarot forecast up, so that is giving you a free reading on what your sign will be dealing with from June to September. And it's crazy, we're already in August. As I'm shuffling in between these readings, I'm like placing intentions into my cards, and I'm like, oh, looking at the energy for mid August to mid September, and I'm like, damn, is it really already like more than halfway through the summer? That's crazy. All right, you guys, as always, this is going to be my typical 5-card new moon reading. I'm going to be looking at the energies coming in for you Aquarians during this time, any crossing energies, and because we're dealing with Leo, we'll be looking at a couple cards in regards to, where are people cramping your style, Aquarius? And then, excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my throat. Where are people cramping your style? And then, where do you need to show off? What do you need to show off? What do you need to showcase? And then, as always, I do a little soul message, higher self message, spiritual message, whatever you want to call it. Just something extra for you to take away from the reading, okay? Go on and get these cards shuffled and see what is in store for you Aquarians, you wild Aquarians. This is also an eclipse on your eclipse axis, so on the Leo Aquarius axis. So probably some crazy stuff going on for y'all during this time, because this is y'all's eclipse, even though it is a Leo eclipse. Like I said, it's on that axis, so probably seeing some major shifts, major changes going on in your lives, Aquarians. All right, let's go on and cut this deck. Oops. And cut the deck again. That's so small, but literally no other cards fell out, so I guess those are the cards for you, Aquarius. Excuse me. Okay. Go on and shuffle this deck now. Say reading with more than one deck makes me feel like the shuffling time, the intro is so much longer, and it probably is, but I do timestamp these videos for you guys, so I do give away pretty important information in the beginning and ends of my videos, so I really would like it if y'all watched, but if you're just not with the shits, you can always click on the timestamp to take you right to the actual reading, Aquarius, okay? Let's pop in for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Lunar Leo cycle, mid-August to mid-September. Basically, how are we finishing out the summer? Oop, something just flipped. Something just fell out. What was that? You've got the Sun of Cups popping out in your, while I'm shuffling for you. And the Sun of Cups, that's the Knight of Cups. Please excuse the background noise. I started recording my videos at my school, and I guess there's some sort of award ceremony going on right now. But the Sun of Cups is the Knight of Cups. Knights typically typically point to like opportunities or messages coming in or people coming in for you. It is a court card, so you could be dealing with, you know, a younger male or just a younger person in general, with either a lot of water placements or a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But that card popping up, Aquarius, flying out the deck, and I'm talking about what's changing for you, could just have to do with, you know, your creative or your spiritual elements, aspects in your life. We'll see. We got cards to read and cards to pull, all right? All right, let's go on and cut this deck now. You cards are very adamant for you today. It's like, I'll have a section to that I want to drop. The cards are like, nah, bitch. You dropping these cards, and these is the cards that you finna pull. Oh, that's a good card. It's a good card for you, Aquarius. Ooh! Okay, so what I was about to say was, oh, and that's a sword card. That's your element. Then there goes your card. So what's good? What is good, Aquarius? Oh, I'm so happy. I don't even know what your reading is about yet, but I'm so excited. Like, I feel like these are good cards. For those of you that have been watching my channel, I just got a new deck. I've been kind of like a little deck whore. Like, there's a bunch of them that I really, really want in my life, and this one was not one that I had seen. I randomly saw it in one of my little mystical, you know, spiritual wellness stores that I go to. Shout out to Alchemy Ritual Goods in Denver, Colorado. That's my spot. I like herbs and arts too. Found a stone that I have been looking for at Herbs and Arts. I found some new money. And y'all don't care. Anyways, saw this deck there. Was looking at it. I was kind of like, oh, kind of like the artwork on that deck. And then I was like, payday rolled around. I was like, you know what? Let me get on Amazon and find this. I did not buy it from Alchemy. Sorry, y'all. But I did buy. Y'all are the reason that I did get it. So, yeah. Okay. You know I got the Amazon Prime membership, so listen. I had to pay for that yearly, so I need to put that to use. All right, Aquarius. What you've got coming up at the heart of your reading, the energy coming in for you during this Leo lunar season, is the King of Earth. And this is a bomb-ass card. I'm going to just keep it completely real with y'all. This is a card. When this card pops up, it's a card that's saying, okay, Earth, we're talking about the Earth element, we're talking about foundations, talking about money, talking about sometimes relationships, talking about the things that we are building upon, the things that we want to see grow. This card coming up in the center of your reading, Aquarius, is when this card pops up, it's a card that resonates with the energy of just success and abundance and fulfillment. This card is also a card that points to kind of like sticking to the plan. So when this card comes up, it says, okay, look, you've been putting in major work, Aquarius. Like, you due diligence. Hey, Aquarius, as of this point right now in life, it's you. I don't know why, but these cards, seeing the Star card and the Six of Swords in your spread, tells me that there may, for some of y'all, I'm not talking to all y'all, remember this is general, for some of y'all, you may have currently been dealing with something to where you might have been feeling like a little defeated, or maybe have been questioning the things that you've been doing as far as your foundations go. Like, you know, is this the job that I want to do? Or, you know, is this the way that I want to go about doing this? Or is there more? You know, that's my favorite. By the way, that is my favorite track on the Drake album, on Scorpion. Is There More is my favorite. Shout out to Drizzy Drake. But yeah, it kind of been in a sense of like, you know, is there more? Like, is this it? Like, is this really what I want? I'm going to get into these cards a little bit later, but those cards are making me feel like, you know, you're kind of coming out of that mental space. And having the King of Earth pop up is saying, okay, Aquarius, whether it is or not, the work that you've been doing is not going unnoticed. The work that you've been doing has actually been, you know, that's been your fertilizer. That's been your water. Whatever seeds that you've planted, they are being sown through the work that you are doing. I completely get when things are not, and you guys are Aquarian, so you guys do deal with that energy sometimes of kind of just detaching from stuff. Like, you may be completely invested in it one minute, and then all of a sudden it's just kind of like, I'm not feeling it no more. And then you do, because you are air, you have the ability to just detach like that. Like, okay, well, we're good, on to the next. What this card is saying, Aquarius, coming up in the position of the energy for you for this month is, now is not the time to, you know, kind of see what's in the bushes. Stay on the path for right now, because there is something happening for you. Like, the work that you've been doing, you have to keep doing this work, see it through to the end, because whatever you've been putting in, Aquarius, is going to bring nothing but abundance and nothing but success for you. You know, and then also the work that you've been doing, I you know, pointed to the message of, you know, is there more? Is this it? Is this what I want to do? Even if you do decide to change your mind, even if you feel like whatever you've been doing is going to shift, and it may be because, like I said, we're on your eclipse axis, do take a little bit of time, Aquarius, to give yourself some credit. Like, things might change, things might shift, and they may change in a way that makes things completely awesome for you, like I said, with that King of Earth coming in. But in the meantime, for the work that you've done, try not to, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm not sure, y'all, I'm sorry, but try to give yourself credit where it's due. All of us, a lot of times, we tend to, you know, we put so much work in, put so much energy into the things that we do, and just the type of world that we live in, sometimes a lot of that work goes unnoticed, especially by our own selves. So it's like, and this is Leo lunar season, so it's definitely time, like Aquarius, give yourself some credit. Allow yourself to, you know, feel yourself a little bit, because you deserve it. You got the King of Earth here that rounds out the earth element. That means you are harnessing that energy of, I can get shit done. I have a plan. I have my shit together. And this is a bomb energy to come into, okay? Alrighty, what do you have coming up next in your spread, Aquarius? For the energy that's going to be crossing you guys during this particular time, or maybe posing a little bit of a challenge for you tapping into that King of Earth, you've got the Five of Water, which confirms what I was saying about having that feeling of, you know, is there more? Like, is this what I want to be doing? Like, I don't know if this is it. I don't really know if I'm feeling this anymore. One, you got a water card, so that automatically tells me that it has something to do with your passion or your drive for whatever it is that you're doing. And what I will say, when you're going through lunations like eclipses on your axis, when your energy is affected by the moon, it can affect your emotions. And because you guys are air, it affects you in the way that it probably has more to do with detachment. That's a water card. You've got a water card crossing, you know, this abundant, fulfilled, positive energy card. And the Five of Water is a card that points to, you know, disappointment, feeling defeated, just feeling like there's no hope, kind of isolating yourself from the world because you're just not feeling it. You're in a funk. It's a card of just being in a funk. So whatever it is, Aquarius, and it could be several things. It could be external factors making you feel like this. It could be whatever it is that you are actually working on and you really truly just don't have a passion for it anymore. You never know. But whatever it is putting you a little bit into a headspace to be like, this is just not it. I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I want to be doing something different. This is not making me feel fulfilled. This is not bringing me any joy. Like, whatever is going on. As I said, Aquarius, with the King of Earth card coming up, now is not the time to stray from the plan. Kind of like, although you don't have it in your spread, kind of like the Nine of Wands, like, keep the faith, keep going, keep moving, keep pushing. Kind of like the Nine of Pentacles, but the King of Earth rounds it out. With that Five of Water crossing you, you've really got to, and it's going to be hard trying to tap into the energy when there's the energy crossing you from tapping into that energy, but this Five of Water, really the only way for you to come out of that is to tap into your air, detach a little bit more emotionally, try to at least, and stick to your plan, Aquarius. There's something that you set up for yourself, some sort of plan that you laid out, some sort of path that you laid out for yourself to go down. And this happens a lot too once we near the end goal of where we're trying to be. You know, they say the devil is a liar. They say, like, Murphy's Law or whatever. Things come in and shake things up and kind of shift things and kind of make you second guess things. And in your case this time around, it just has to do with your passion surrounding the whatever it is that you've got going on, or your thoughts about it. You're really like, I don't know if this is it. But like I said, keep in mind you are very, very close. You have a card that completes out a suit, and this is not just a 10, this is actually a king card. So, you know, stick to the plan. Tap into some earth energy, really firmly plant your feet and say, okay, you know, I put a lot of work into this, so I'm going to finish it out. And whether it comes out to be something that you continue to deal with afterwards or not, what I will say, there is a really good feeling when it comes to completing certain things, or completing cycles, or completing projects, and it's a sense of accomplishment. So like I said, Aquarius, whether you keep with it or not, stick it out to the end as far as this is concerned, and then make your decisions from there. But I have a feeling with this King of Earth coming up that once you do actually make it through to completion of whatever it is that you've got going on, you'll see and understand, like, oh, actually, this is actually kind of popping for me. All right. The next card that y'all have in your spread coming up is in the position of who's cramping your style? How is your style being cramped? Like, who's putting you on the back burner? What's good? You've got the Six of Swords. And so, as you guys know, the Six of Swords is the hope card. The Six of Swords is a card that has to do with the swords element. So that has to do with the sword suit. So that has to do with the air element, which, again, as I keep saying, that is y'all's element. It's all about mentality, all about perspective, all about our peace of mind. The Six of Swords is a card that points to somebody being in a position to where shit is just kind of all in disarray, like things are just kind of whacked out, kind of crazy. And then we talking about swords, so there's these sharp cuts, you know, all that going on. However, the Six of Swords is a card that says, okay, listen, look, it might be kind of hectic, but just keep in mind that above all this craziness, there is a little rainbow. So, like, things do get better. You just kind of got to see yourself through the funk and fake it if you've got to. You know, they say fake the funk. If you have to, do what you got to do. Fake it till you make it. No, actually, try not to fake it. Try to just live life. But the Six of Swords coming up in the position of what's cramping your style, Aquarius. Again, going back to that feeling of, I don't know if this is it. I just don't know how I feel about doing this or putting my energy into this anymore. So saying your feelings regarding whatever it is that you've been dealing with and not really knowing if you're truly feeling it anymore. And not knowing, and I think this has to do more so with like not knowing. Part of why you may not be feeling an Aquarius may be because you don't have an idea of what the outcome is going to look like. So I think possibly not knowing what the outcome is going to look like, and instead of having a concrete idea of what's going to go down, kind of confused, kind of in the dark, like, I don't know. So you're also kind of like, okay, well, I don't know if there's hope in this situation. This is a hope card. So that Six of Swords coming up in this position, Aquarius, is really just telling me, like, okay, y'all are just in a position to where you're more so in your own head, and it's a lot of signs I have been getting this message in these Leo readings. I mean, it makes a lot of sense because we're in Leo lunar season. You're more so in your head. You're kind of cramping your own style. Kind of cramping your own style by being a little negative, like, I don't know if this is it, or being a little negative, like, being lethargic about situations, or being just like kind of lackluster, like kind of nonchalant about certain things, is cramping your own style, Aquarius. Like I said, tap back into your King of Earth, stick to the plan, see it through to the finish, and then make your decisions instead of dwelling on, well, how is this going to turn out? I'm not sure if it's going to turn out the way that I want it to, and I'm not sure if I'm even fucking with this anymore. Like, okay, I get it. I'm the same way. I'm one of those people where especially because I'm a Cancer, if I'm not feeling it, I automatically am like, okay, I'm not doing this. But I'm trying to teach myself, like, all right, sometimes you got to see things through to the end, because the outcome could be something completely different from what you pictured it to be when you were having those feelings. So just keep that in mind, Aquarius, okay? Now, the next card you've got coming up is on the side of, where do you need to show up and show out? You know, what do you need to show off? What do you need to showcase? Very interesting that you have your own card there. You've got the Star. The Star is a major card, and the Star is another card of hope. So Aquarius, I think this spread for you, this reading for you, has the most to do with, you've got to tap into your air, and you need to shift your perspective to a more positive. This is a highly positive energy card. This is a card that says, oh, things are going to change, things are going to be positive. You need to try and shift your perspective, and you guys are air, so you do that a little bit better than anybody else in the zodiac when it comes to like trying to change your mindset. And you guys are Aquarian, so you already kind of have this innovative, you know, type of outlook. So, you know, you guys are different. So take some time to tap into, you know, your little Aquarian energy and bring some positivity back into your life. This is saying show up and show out. in your energy. So maybe, Aquarius, what is going on here, you may not be feeling whatever you've got going on because you're not able to lend your true energy to this. And with this being Leo lunar season, fear not, you will be able to put all of you and more into the things that you were doing. This is the season where we are coming out and saying, okay, no, this is me. This is how I'm finna do it, and I'm finna leave my touch. I'm finna leave my imprint on this because it's Leo lunar season, and I want things to be about me. I want to be happy. I want to be doing what I want to do. And so this star card coming up in this position saying, show up and show out, Aquarius, I actually think it's saying, one, you need to be a little bit more positive, but this is saying, yo, you need to just be you and do you to the fullest, and that is going to help you tap into that King of Earth. I think maybe, especially for those of you that are working like corporate jobs or working like retail, you know what I'm saying? Like just doing shit that you know you really don't want to do until it's time for you to do, or until you have the means to do what it is that you want to. Like, yeah, Aquarius, figure out how you can be yourself in them jobs, or figure out how you can get to another point in life, or be doing something different to where you can do what you want to do. I think coming back into a positive energy to where you're really truly feeling attached, feeling like there's hope, where whatever you've got going on is going to help you pop back into that King of Earth, okay? Be positive. Be you. That's the most Leo statement that I could ever come out the gate with, is really be you, do you. All right? Now, the last card that I've got coming up for you, Aquarius, is in the position of your soul message, and that is the 3 of water. And again, going back to, Aquarius, you've been putting in work. You've actually been sowing seeds, and you probably don't even know how much work you've put in or how much is actually going to change your life for you. But this 3 of water card coming up is saying, listen, stick to the game plan. You had a plan, and you might not be feeling it right this moment, Aquarius, but stick to the plan, because the 3 of water is a card of celebration, victory, positive energy. It's a card of anticipatory energy. This is a card of, planning your future. This is a card of setting shit up the way that you want it done. So this coming up in your soul message position, Aquarius, is saying, okay, listen, we get it. We know you're not feeling it right now, but you're so close. There is hope. Be you. Tap into your own energy. And while you're tapping into your own energy, ground yourself within your own energy so that you can come up on this King of Earth. The 3 of water is saying it's all going to be Gucci, baby. It's going to be cool, Aquarius. Everything that you wanted that you don't really have sight of right now is actually going to come from the work that you've been putting in. So keep putting in that work. Like, I get it, especially when you're like, I don't know if I'm feeling this no more. Just hold on for a little while longer, Aquarius, because something good is going to come out of it. And it's going to have you set up for a long time coming, okay? All right, y'all. I hope them cards provided you with some insight. I almost wish, I'm not going to say that crazy shit. I was going to say, I almost wish I was an Aquarius, and I really don't. Not that there's anything wrong with, just kidding. I can't even say that either. No, I actually having a newfound love for you Aquarians. I'm being surrounded by a lot of Aquarius energy currently, so, y'all are starting to grow on me a little bit more. But, yeah, Aquarius, I hope those things, I hope these cards, I hope this reading provided you with some insight and give you a little bit of an idea on how to move through this lunar Leo cycle. If you feel like you need a more positive, and look at that, I'm shuffling this deck, and there's the 3 of Wands for you, which is another card of planning the future. And the 2 of Pentacles is right underneath it, which is change is coming, and it's coming as far as your foundations go, okay? There's the Tower. Whew, Aquarius, hang in there, babies. Hang in there, okay? What was I saying? If you feel like you want a personal reading or you need a little bit more of an in-depth reading, go on and hit me up via email or book a reading with me through me. What am I trying? Book a reading with me through my Etsy shop. Those links are down in the description box. What else, y'all? If you like the video, go on and hit that little thumbs up button for me down below. If you have any questions or comments, go on and drop them down below. I check my channel pretty frequently, and I'm on a roll with these videos recently, so I'm literally on my channel like every day. I will respond to you. If you have any Aquarian friends that you feel like might need to watch this forecast, go on and send it to them. Or if you know anybody cross-watching for the Aquarius booze, go on and send this shit to them. You guys share my videos a lot. I really appreciate you. That contributes a great deal to the growth on my channel. What else, y'all? What else? I said like, comment up. If you're still listening to me talk, we are now 24 minutes in. Go on and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with when I put out new videos of me talking to y'all and reading y'all's lives. And there's one other thing that I needed to tell you. Oh, I have tarot sales going on. I've got a retrograde sale going on, and I've also got an eclipse sale going on, $10 and $20. Those are both half priced from $20 and $40. You can do eclipse readings for the Leo Aquarius axis. We are rounding that out. I'm going to be ending that sale at the end of August. And then retrograde readings, you can get a retrograde reading on sale for any planet that is currently in retrograde, okay? Now, those are my shameless plugs. I already plugged all the videos. Check out that new moon in Leo and partial solar eclipse video, and them summer solstice tarot forecasts and the retrograde videos, and just read the description box because everything you need to know is down there, okay, y'all? And thank you so much for watching. I didn't even make it through shuffling the rest of these cards, but thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time.